Mommy, mommy, don't cry. Daddy, hello Biafra, hello Biafra. Now we be the Biafra, hello Biafra, hello Biafra. I want you Biafra, hello Biafra, hello Biafra. Oh, now we be the Biafra, hello Biafra, hello Biafra. Hello, hello. I want you Biafra, hello Biafra, hello Biafra. Freedom is here, hello Biafra, hello Biafra. I want you Biafra, yeah. Freedom, freedom is here. It's hey. Yeah, 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 yeah. La, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. You walk it on Hey, Papa God, I want to thank you for this beautiful thing what you did do for us. Finally, Biafra is here. So make you never give up. I know, yes, they killed us many years back. I know, yes, they try to pull us down, but this kind of work this way. Thank you for all the good things. Now you don't make us better. Eh? Now everything done better. Eh? Now thank you for the good things. See everything done better. Eh? We're living fine. Kai gawadiru kai kakulanyo brother biko gawadiru it makes me cry when I see my brothers being killed. Nigerian soldiers keep on killing us because we said for freedom. Yeah, take my life, but you can never take away that joy. Freedom is ours. We got what it takes to live. Hello Biafra, hello Biafra. Oh, now we be the Biafra. Hello Biafra, hello Biafra. Hello, hello. I want you Biafra. Hello Biafra, hello Biafra. Freedom is here. Hello Biafra, hello Biafra. I want you Biafra, yeah. Biafra, my country. My country, Biafra. Yes, we never give up. Yes, we never go give up. Never give up. No, no, they give up. My country, Biafra. We no go give up. Biafra, Biafra, Biafra. Everywhere you go. We have what it takes, we have what it takes. Biafra, yeah, yeah, yo.
Yes, once again, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, men and women of goodwill, conscious people wherever you are all over the world. This is Radio Biafra Extra, and we are streaming live through Radio Biafra London, being anchored by the Deputy Leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra, Maze Uchioka for Mefo. He is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra State, and Anambra State is Biafra land. He's the man who have assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. He's standing in a deputizing capacity on behalf of our supreme leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, the Prince of Afari Ibeku, heir to the throne of Ibeku Kingdom, the one and the only man that stood up to speak for the collective interest of the Biafran people for almost 6 decades now. He's from Afari Ibeku. Afari Ibeku is in Umuahia. Umuahia is in Abia State, and Abia State is Biafra land. And by the special grace of Chukwukikabiam, I remain George Onyibe. I am from Abo. Abo is in Delta State, and Delta State is Biafra land. Of course, without wasting much of our time, we must move ahead to acknowledge the Almighty Creator, Chukwukikabiam, the one who sits in heaven and presides over the affair of man, for he is the one who has set our feet upon this path that we must follow. And so in my humble way, as always, I will say, Anye na jage mao, nihi na emara mae, ehonanya ine nage, ubioma ge, ojuru anyanya dadio inwe gị mgbanwe ọ dị onye dịka gị ebu Alfa na Omega anyị niile na-asị na n'edema o. You see. This morning we shall move ahead to our topic, which is titled The Need to Guide Biafra Jealously. The need to guide Biafra jealously. Of course, this is a beginning of another calendar year. Biafrans across the globe, in and out of IPOB, in and out of Nigeria, in or out of Biafra land, must begin to understand what is at stake, and most especially this morning addressing certain issues regarding this holy movement, this holy platform. And so that if in the past you have been making mistake, this is the time for you to retrace your step. And if you are ignorant of these devices of our enslavers, and there will be need for you to begin to amend your way. Because in the end, anything that concerns Biafra, we will guide it jealously. We will guide it passionately. We will guide her because that is all that we have left. Biafra is our only hope as far as we are concerned as a people. Considering what Biafra represents, if it truly does represent anything to you, you will discover the need why she must be guided jealously. And the people should defend her even with their life. No wonder a national item said, if the price for all we hold dear is death, and what is it that we hold dear? Biafra. He said, let us die without a shred of fear. IPOB and her leadership has made it clear. Our leader, Mazen Nandekano, has made it clear. We are here to guide Biafra jealously in every way you can imagine. So many people and countries around the world have spent centuries trying to stop Biafra from coming for the reason best known to them. Biafra is the first country in Africa to activate the right to self-determination. Biafra has fought a war imposed on them by the Nigerian state just for them to get their freedom. Biafrans are the highest persecuted people, the most endangered species of Homo sapien here on earth. And the issue of Biafra is what nobody has got the boldness to come out and speak for. But many of them are interested and ready to speak against her. But have we committed any crime against any nation? The answer is no. Have we broken the law encroaching on the right of others? The answer is no. Our agitation for right to self-determination or the restoration of Biafra, has it encroached on the right of anybody? The answer is no. And then one will begin to wonder, why are men and women spending billions stolen from our land to make sure that our land is not restored, that the sovereignty of Biafra is undermined? And then you will begin to understand the need for us to guide what we have, which is Biafra, jealously. I learned something in life based on experience. I can't tell you it's worked the same way with people. If I venture into any business, if I venture into anything in life, it becomes so easy, I pull out immediately. Because I know that everything good is under attack. Attack by every influence of evil. And when I see the amount of persecution against Biafra, I could only understand that indeed Biafra is a holy land. That indeed Biafra is the beginning of humanity. That indeed there is more to Biafra that we know nothing about. Ask all the people trying to stop Biafra and said, give us reason why Biafra should not exist. Some of them will tell you because Biafra is too small. If they ask Biafrans to return home, Biafra will not contain them. Good and fine. But how many countries are not? How many countries in the world do you have that they don't travel out? That all of them are in their country. if we have to go by that. They all traveled for one reason or the other. But even though the land of Biafra will not contain all of us, let us consider it. Are we asking you to, are you the one who is going to be jam-packed in a small country? They cook up cockaboo story just to justify their evil against us as a people. And having been able to engage the global community on the issue, giving them enough evidence and reason why our people must go, they still playing politics over it. And then it is left for us to stand up and defend our land, or then position ourselves to become a potential instrument, a potential tools for the enemy to use us to undermine our own people. And that is why I'm calling upon Biafrans who understand the time and season that we are in, and know that we must defend Biafra by every means necessary, and of course it must be jealously. These are some of the reasons IPOB have made up their mind to say that in everything, in fact, as far as IPOB is concerned, everybody has been called, everybody has been ordered to fall in line. But many people will not understand what it means to fall in line. We have a lot of directives, a lot of instruction given to us to understand the need why everybody must be in a single file. There are some other things we could have been doing. Our leader started by telling you, command and control. Command and control. Chain of command. These words are something that has defeated many supposedly Biafran people. It's amazed me and shocked me that somebody will come out and tell you, I'm a Biafran. I don't believe in that nonsense called command and control. It is because you are naive. I don't believe in chain of command. Most IPOB members today even believe that chain of command is what is destroying the struggle, or command and control. This is because of your not being able to understand what it really means. Your short-sightedness is what makes you think the way you think. I see some persons I love so much, and when I hear them telling me that command and control is what destroyed the struggle, it shakes me to my foundation. But there was a reason, there is a reason why this must be implemented, why this must be observed. These are some of the things we are going to look at this morning. And so as we move into this year, everybody being positioned to do what they have to do, whenever and however, as far as Biafra is going to be restored, you should understand that it is not about you, it is not about me, it is not about everybody, it is about the collective interest of the next generation of Biafrans. Our brother Mazio BD constantly tell us, whatever they ask you to do, you do it. These three principles, these two ideas rather, because command and control and chain of command are the same to me. And whatever they ask you to do, do it. These two principles become the major pillar that hold this movement down. And if you cannot subscribe to it, if you cannot oblige to it, I am very sorry, we cannot help you. Getting Biafra is one thing, the process, that is what we are in now. And when you get Biafra, it's another thing. But these are truth most of you do not understand. And so this year, as a Biafran, most especially a member of IPOB, anywhere you are in the world, you must understand the need for chain of command. Chain of command. Command and control. And let it guide you. Because a application of these two principles simply means that you are guiding Biafra jealously. We have been conditioned, we have been sanctioned, we have been punished, we have been victimized, we have been humiliated for a crime we know nothing about. From principal officer ahead of us, but we accept it in good faith because it is command and control. Anything they ask you to do, he say do it first of all before you complain. I know many people today who are suffering from the crime they didn't commit, but another is given. You obey before complain. Obey before complain, make Nigeria to kill our people in 1970. 1967 to 1970. Go and ask Obasanjo. His comment in Okuta panel was that he was obeying the last command as a Nigerian terrorist soldier. And that implied that he has to kill all of us to keep Nigeria one. That is the last command. And if you are giving the last command to make sure that I tell you, nobody can stop Biafra. But like I said, there is a difference between the process of restoring Biafra and the process of having restored Biafra. But when we say command and control, some person believe it's an art of dictatorship. Nobody dictates for anybody here. When they tell you about Menoya, some people think it's about being stupid. How can I know something is wrong and somebody is asking me to do that? And that is why many of us has lost it. And if you have fallen into the category of those who do not understand that there is need for you to protect the interest of Biafra nation more than your own interest, you need to go back and make amends before it's too late for you. You may not believe in our leader. You may not like our leader. That is your business. We are not here to love anybody. We are not here to romance anybody. We are here to do the right thing. We are here to do the right thing. And then if it's your leader, it remains your leader. Forget about your connection. It doesn't work. You can choose to love Mazim Efo or hate him. That is your business. But what is very important in this journey is simply Biafra. And anybody who, through his action or inaction, is frustrating this movement, understand what is at stake. A lot of country has moved on to fight for independence. And in the end, they get the freedom they look for and plunge into different problems that they can imagine. Do not make yourself a potential tool for these enemies of Biafra to use you. I started by reminding you that there are men and women who understand that Biafra is not supposed to be part of Nigeria. None of them has spoken up. But I tell you, when the time will come, they will use most of you to undermine all the sacrifice that have been made on this holy platform. I will start by saying that in IPOB as one family, people come inside IPOB and begin to build cabals. Your cabal has nothing to do with the structure of Mazen and the Kano, because it's a moving string, and anything that comes his way, it crushes. Anything that comes his way against Biafra must come down. And so in this family, we begin to have categories, or should I call cabal or groups? But let's use the groups. You had the first one, they are the main group. The main group are members of IPOB who understand that they are ignorant. They don't know anything, but they want to know. The only language they understand is freedom. I am one of them. The only thing I'm here to do is let's get Biafra. The rest one, that is your business. I don't want to be governor or president or anything. There is no drop of politics in my life. I stand a chance of becoming somebody relevant politically in my place, in my village. If I go there and I say I want to be councillor or chairman, I will. But believe me, it's not part of me. I don't play politics, because I will destroy the system, most especially with Nigerian setting. So it's not in my life, not in this world, not in the next world to come. Because we have more things to do than to be doing Nigeria dirty politics. And so some are among the group, they are only, oh, he's going to be governor. Some has started answering governor already. Check yourself. You are only exposing yourself, opening the portal for the demons fighting against Biafra to use you. This first group, the main group, some of them, a woman called on air one day and said he wanted to be paying monthly due, more 5,000 or more on monthly basis. The coordinator said no. The instruction is 500. But there are coordinators I know who are collecting this money from other people from behind. And that is to tell you, whoever that woman is, she's a genuine Biafra. And whoever that coordinator is a genuine Biafra. These are the people that say, go and protest. We know we may not come back, but yet we have to go. These are the main people that they say, sit at home. They know they're supposed to go somewhere, but yet they sit at home. Why not you be part of this group? Right here in the same movement, in the same IPOB, we have another group that is known as the supportive group. There are some Biafrans who just, for one reason or the other, it's not their style. They can't be on this platform. They should know how to meet IPOB leadership and do the needful. But of course, I won't go into the details of this group. But you are there, you say, I work in heaven and earth in Nigeria, I cannot join IPOB. You better look for how to identify yourself. There are many of them like that. Good luck, Iberi Jonathan should look for IPOB and join. Governor Wike, all the whole governor in Biafra land, go and look for IPOB and join. Because that day you will not tell us that, you see, because of my statue, there is a way you can do things. Because of course we understand, we listen. And then you have another group who are classified on the ambitious group. Ambition. Their own is business. A lot of people have opened company in the name of IPOB. All they are thinking of, how do I make money? Do I sell Bango? Do I sell open bank? Do I open this one? Idiots. But I'm not saying anybody selling IPOB costume or paraphernalia, as the case may be. I'm not saying all of you are evil, because we need it. We need it. Let it be that because we need it, that is why you are doing business inside IPOB. Not because you want to make merchandise out of us. We are monitoring all of you. If you fall into any of this category, except being a genuine member, you are just a potential weapon for the enemy to undermine our sovereignty in the nearest future. We call upon you to begin to retrace away, because the level, the music is changing. The beating and the rhythm is changing. Gradually, you do not know. That is why Jesus looked at Judas and he said to him, your mind is sinful. Just repent. He looked at Peter and said, Satan have planned to destroy you, but I have prayed for your redemption. Today we are calling you, if you are not a main genuine IPOB member, understand that Satan has planned to destroy you. But we are praying for your redemption. That is the essence of this broadcast this morning. Then we have the other group. They are known as the antagonist group. There are a lot of people. If I go online, I see some people who cannot even spell Biafra. They will come and say, Mazina and the Kanu should come and give us account of defense fund, something they know nothing about. And they say it vigorously. And when they say it vigorously, what I actually consider there, or I begin to think, and I see, if this man with this passion will tell Nigerians to give them account, this country will not be like this. I have maximum respect for my leader. For one reason, when we were dumb, he spoke on our behalf. When we were deaf, he heard on our behalf. When we were blind, he opened our eyes. Can you go to social media and tell me how many group of idiots or normal human beings speaking against the injustice in Nigeria? Those of you who are looking for how to attack IPOB, your savior, Obasanjo is coming to spray juju in Biafra land. Obasanjo want to come to spray juju in Biafra land. They are coming to renew their juju because they know Biafra is not here. All of you are supposed to hit social media now and begin to warn that idiot, that baboon, not to come to our land. But no. You're beginning to write petition. Mazi Chemefo did this. Mazi this one did this. That is what your job is antagonist. In your mind, you think you are doing justice. Yes, it's free speech, but it's free speech. Must your free speech meant to kill the innocent? Why is your free speech not talking about the evil Nigeria is perpetuating against us? But you are a Biafran. You are a Biafran. The only thing you are looking for, how to antagonize those fighting to save you. This very four category group of people, only one of them stand the position, have the potential to get Biafra. The Bible says that the foolishness of the world is what God used to confront the wise. I see some people, you think they are foolish, but they are wise. I am only telling you this year, as a Biafran, get sense. Don't let anybody deceive you. Number one, as a Biafran, you must be a member of IPOB. Did you hear the word? You must. I see some intellectual baboon. They say, well, IPOB will end up becoming a political party. IPOB will end up becoming, relevant this one and this one. Who the hell is giving you that garbage? And so you go and form your own PDP. And the IPOB, let's say IPOB is PDP. You now go and form your own APC. Then the other one will form their own ABGA. That is the mindset you have. And instead of you to come back home and put your hands on the decks, that with one voice, forming an impenetrable unit, will move ahead. But you are antagonist because your mind is corrupt and you are evil. When they say sit down, you will not sit down. When they say stand up, you will stand up. You want to question everything. Must you know everything? Biafra, this is the beginning of another calendar year. You better do the right thing. Because it's not just about the collateral damage, but it is about the consequence aftermath. Because some of you, by your action and character, you project yourself as a potential character to undermine the sovereignty of Biafra. And believe me, we are thinking in that direction. We will never let you go free. If there were need for Robin Hood, if there were need for Superman intervention, if there is need for Spider-Man, Batman, and all those art or hero comic films, understand that there is need for us to checkmate all of you. We are watching all of you. Some people think it's Fulani. Some people think it's Yoruba and Awasa. Some people think it's Saboteur. The governors in Biafra land think they are the one we are looking at. You people, you never cheat something. You don't know anything. It's not just the British. Two main potential enemy, the people of interest, they are behind the scene, and the people of ignorance who think they are in IPOB to make money, or who think they can build their own cabal, who think that antagonizing make you popular. There were time everybody was coming on social media. Mazina, the kind of show us, how did he go to UN? Where will he go to? Where are all those puff eater? You hardly broadcast. But the genuine Biafrans who understand chain of command and control, and get ready, because your sacrifice and your effort will be undermined by the rest people who are inside this category, whether they are ignorant or not. If all these groups are not managed, they will become the ultimate weapon and plague to be used against Biafra when she is restored, as in the case of the following countries. Let us learn from those who have been in that position. So many countries in Africa have suffered the same thing. They come in as if they are in any of these groups. But at the end of the day, when what they are fighting for comes to them, they destroy it themselves. So many countries in Africa. That will not happen in Biafra land. We know the major key players of enslaver. The colonial masters are standing by, initiating their plan, masterminding their strategy. Don't worry, it should be they want Biafra. And then when they are done planting evil cabals like you, and then they say go, and then they want us like time bomb erupt among ourselves, you will see we are your antidote. How I wish you know what IPOB represents. And I'm just trying to give you a preface of what is going to come and what will happen. And so that every man and woman, Biafran child, should begin to do something. One of our brother called me in one of our program yesterday, and he said something. I love those parents. It's not as if they are suffering. The brother that called from Canada, it's not as if they are suffering. But the parents has understand there is a need for you to begin to enlighten your children. There is a need for you as a Biafran to tell your children the truth. There are certain things my parents told me. And sometimes I would say, why are they entrusting such secret to me? I first of all, as a child, considered them as a fool. But as I grew, I know it was my right to know. And my survival depended on knowing these things. And when I say certain things, some parents are so secretive, they can't even tell their male daughter that they will begin to see their menstruation. They just want to keep the child in the darkness. But the child will see the menstruation later in the future, whether you tell them or not. But the earlier you tell them the whole truth about who they are as a woman child or a man child, the better for all of you. Because those things will no longer be new to them. That is why we know that there are some people who fall into all these categories of cabal ignorantly. And now we are telling you so that you wake up. Let's go to see if we can check 2 or more examples of countries who did not consider this juncture, and they suffered greatly for it. We move ahead and we look at, first of all, Liberia. Charles Taylor and Samuel Doe. In the case of Liberia. Samuel Doe was the 21st president of Liberia. He came to power in 1980 in a military coup d'etat. In 1985, he had a democratic election which he only won due to election rigging. All the first rulers, president of Africa, all of them through coup, all of them, because the colonial master don't want democracy in Africa, but yet they pretend they want democracy. So Samuel Doe, having been tortured like Buhari, having been tutored, came and overthrew the government of the day. Later on, he organized the same election, which he rigged, the same way British government rigged the first ever constitution and every other thing, rigging everything riggable in Nigeria. But I want you to get something. He didn't do it alone. He has his group, his family, like we have IPOB family. And among them, let's go on first. He was originally popular because of his birth statue. As one of the Liberian country people, it quickly became clear that he was favoring his own people, as it is very clear and obvious in the case of Fulani, that Nigeria is for Fulani alone, and any other idiot who do not play by their term will become subjected and dehumanized. Because I say you are idiots because you are following them. Yoruba, you are following them because you want 1%. Saboteur, you are following them because you want peanut. No Biafra follow any Fulani. Hausa are idiots because they allow Fulani to conquer them, and they are still claiming they are one Nigeria when all 90% of Hausa youth have been impoverished by the system created by British government and Fulani. And so among this group, they discovered that Samuel Doe was not, his interest is not for the general Liberia. And so what happened? From the group he formed in his government, one of his cabal, or one of the members of the family was Chastello. Chastello worked with Samuel Doe administration until he was removed for embezzlement. There are many people that have been removed for IPOB for a crime you may not have committed. Hold your peace. There are many people that may be victimized. Hold your peace. Because it's not about you. Chastello may have been, or maybe he did it, because the enemy wrote the story. But there is something playing within there. There are a lot of people in the government of Samuel Doe that didn't fight or fight to institute that very government. Why is it that it is the closest friend of Samuel Doe that turned to begin to fight Samuel Doe, which is Chastello? He was accused of embezzlement. We are being accused every day. I, as a person, have been accused for what I don't know, but it doesn't bother me. My own is, you must hear from me. If somebody don't just say Judge Onyibe steal money and you start jumping up and down. No, you bring evidence. It will amuse you. That is when our ancestors will say Ejim or Fona Aga or Fona Ugu. So because they said you do something does not mean you do it. And they said Chastello was he was embezzling money, and so Samuel Doe removed him. But there is a game of cabal playing there. And then what did Chastello do? He fled to USA, then to Libya, where he was trained. And then in 1989, he organized a group of fighters into Liberia and began to overthrow Doe's administration. He won the 1997 general election, 75% of the vote. By 2023, Chastello had been accused of war crime and war crime against humanity, and has lost control of much of Liberian countryside. In 2012, he was sentenced to 50 years imprisonment by a special court in Sierra Leone. Now, at the end of the day, the same person that they said he organized fighter and come to fight his friend, Samuel Doe, contest election, and he won. Then he ruled, he didn't do anything again. And then some idiot came and say he's charged for war crime and humanity crime. Who is charging Buhari? But whatever they can tell you about the case of Liberia, it's not true. When they give you independence, you ask for freedom, then they will sow a seed of discord among you people. But to be a potential seed of discord, to undermine the sovereignty, the peace, and prosperity of your people, you must run as a Kaaba. You must disobey order. You must antagonize. You must be wrongly directive. And then some of them are building Kaaba. When they are supposed to be building Kaaba to fight the enemy of Biafra, they are building Kaaba waiting for us. We are waiting for them. If it is Biafra, we are waiting for them. The world is watching you. They see you as a potential threat to undermine the sovereignty of Biafra, but we are waiting for all of you. If today the leadership deems fit that I have broken the law and set me down, I go back quietly and let Biafra be restored. Like you form Kaaba to destroy who? You are a political party. The evidence is clear in Rafael Owazurike. It's a political party in Nigeria. That is what they are waiting for. They are dragging for presidency already when Biafra has not come. What I'm trying to tell you is in Owazurike already. We want to be political party when Biafra will come. But of course, we must continue making the gullible ones under this umbrella to live, because you are the greatest enemy of the people of Biafra, and you will not go unpunished. Let us look at another example because of our time, because the Bible says in the presence of two or more witnesses, a matter is established. Having said that, let us go to Libya. Umar Gaddafi become the de facto leader of Libya on 1st of September 1969, after leading a group of young Libyan military officers against King Idris in a bloodless coup. I told you, almost every country in Africa, go and check their first president. All of them are coup, because that is what the colonial master tells them, to hijack the power from the hand of the people. When Nigeria started, they managed to organize a free and supposedly fair election. Alhaji Shehu Shagari was allowed to be the president. But they soon understand that with the presence of Alese Kwime as his vice president, Alhaji Shehu Shagari will not be so foolish. He saw the truth. He allowed people like Alese Kwime, Ambrose Ali, all those beautiful politicians that have ever worked in this Nigeria. He brought them together. Britain and the colonial master, French, no, they cannot loot. They can't fool these people. No corruption in them. What did they do? They engineered late Buhari. As they are still, even Buhari dead, they are still using him. Buhari came, God knows where he came from after taking Burukutu, and toppled the government of the day. The first democratic elected president of the day. He toppled them and said he come to fight corruption. The same corruption he's still fighting, almost 300 years on. But these are syndromes, these are symptoms. So all these colonial masters should know that they have run out of strategy. Anything you want to do, we are seeing your end even before you start it. And so all of a sudden, Gaddafi, a military man, begin to gather people and topple the government of Idris. At the end of the day, to cut the long story short, Gaddafi at the end of the day came into power. I'm not here to praise any of them, but I want to tell you to know how they function. Those groups that Gaddafi assembled around to topple the government of Idris, what happened to them? In that group, they didn't take notice of the cabals. They didn't take notice of the antagonist. They didn't take notice of the people of interest. They didn't take notice of different people who are there. You think everybody that say Jesus, Jesus are Christian. You think every pastor are pastor. You think everybody on Facebook and social media fighting for Biafra, Biafra. Give them simple instruction, you will know what stuff they are made up of. All those people that Gaddafi gathered, what happened at the end of the day? When the colonial masters see that they cannot have access to what they are looking for, they cannot steal or notice, they look at you because of the way you have demonstrated, projected yourself in the past. They look at you as a potential weapon to undermine the sovereign state. And so what did they do? All those groups that Gaddafi gathered, what did they do? They sponsored all of them. The terrorists, the colonial masters sponsored all of them. That was what led to Arab Spring. They created chaos in the Arab world, and they fall today. The truth is that those Libya people, are you not wishing that Gaddafi did not die? When they come, they preach for you passionately. We love Africa. We want to protect Africa. We want good health for Africa. It's a lie. They only say it. They will never do it. Libya people today now, they want to even eat human being. In fact, they are eating human being. But somebody gave you life. You will not understand. And today, while we are making effort to restore Biafra, there are people who are behind closed door. They are planning. I will be this. I will be that. I will be this. I will be this. I will be that. So when we begin to shout and say, fall in the line, fall on the line, to some of them, they ignorantly walk against it. Because some of them are willing to do the dirty job, knowingly or unknowingly. That is why those of us who understand the mindset behind the aim of this message, we must be ready to guide Biafra jealously. Jealously. Against every enemy of the system. Because what the future holds is great, and we are ready for it. Biafra should be considered as the current of the ocean. Don't try to fight against it. IPOB is like a force, the current of the sea, river. A river on a very high speed velocity. Don't try to fight with the current. Flow with it. Make that her strength to become yours. Then it can navigate you to your desired destination. Stop building Kaaba. Look for a way to join IPOB family. Because that's your Kaaba will only make you a potential enemy for the enslavers of Africa in the nearest future. But be rest assured, we will be waiting for you. And without mercy, we will pass our judgment on you. Do not endanger the next generation of your lineage. For Biafra is a spirit, and one day you will understand what we mean. Biafra is a spirit.
Biafra is a spirit. Biafra is an ideology. Biafra is a spirit. Biafra is an ideology that no one can kill. God sent the leader of IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, to restore our nation, Biafra. Long live Biafra. Freedom Biafra. God bless Biafra. From Sivachi. Biafra cannot die. It's a time for freedom, time for victory. Shuka mind freedom. Biafra must stand. It's a time for freedom, time for victory. Shuka mind freedom. I can marry Biafra. I can marry. I can marry. God bless Biafra. I can marry Biafra. I can marry. I can marry. God bless Biafra. They think I use and what we own. I'm bad on us with no. The matter so badly to suffer. Oh no, oh no. Speak less to live, speak hard to die. Children can use weeping. Parents lamenting, the raping and the shooting, the massacre and the killing. Destroying our farmlands and give us what not yes. To other people, enough is enough. We can't take this no more. Biafra cannot die. It's a time for freedom, time for victory. True their minds freedom. Biafra must stand. It's a time for freedom, time for victory. True their minds freedom. I can remember Biafra, I can remember I can remember God bless Biafra. I can remember Biafra, I can remember I can remember God bless Biafra. It is time for the chosen people to find a nation. It is time for the chosen people to rewrite their history. It is time for the people that have been enslaved to discover their liberty. Dear brothers and sisters, the time for God to build our nation have come. Biafra nation, blessed nation. For a long time we have accepted domination. For a long time we have been strong. For a long time we have been ignored. It's time that God has chosen for us as called Biafra nation. God bless Biafra. And in hand we will exalt our nation. That nation Biafra. This slave who does not fight for his freedom. It's not what the office apartheid. Free, free, freedom. Free, free, freedom. Let's struggle for our liberty, not with weapons of war, but with a common language and a conviction. The Catalonia speeches, Bomba Kalashnikov cannot do anything to the people that have received the same cause, the people that have tasted for freedom. People of Biafra together for victory. Only the struggle liberates.
Because of millions of Biafran men, women, and children massacred in cold blood and are still being massacred. That is why we must continue to fight for Biafra. But the message we're sending across is that you can kill the flesh, but not the spirit. The spirit of Biafra is alive.
Biafra cannot die. It's a time for freedom, time for victory. True their mind.
Yes, of course. At this moment, our lines are open. Our WhatsApp line is 070-815-45642. 070-815-45642 is our WhatsApp line. You are a Biafran anywhere, you are yet to join IPOB. Use your tongue and count your teeth. Send your name, your location, and your phone number to me. Send it in such a way that I can forward it to the coordinator to contact you. It doesn't matter who you are. There is no excuse. There is no complaint. Let's do the right thing. This is a clarion call. Everybody must answer it, except you are not a Biafran. Don't let anybody deceive you. I repeat again, the WhatsApp number you will send your data to is 070-815-45642. And then it will get to the nearest coordinator close to you. We are not just prepared to get Biafra. We are prepared to make sure that when Biafra is restored, he will truly be a queen among nations. Our direct line is 081-221-52971. 081-221-52971. And the special number for the female is 081-288-58614. Yes, caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from?
Good morning, my Lord.
Good morning from
May
here.
Chukwu Kabiama bless you. May Chukwu Kabiama bless our leader. May Chukwu Kabiama bless our deputy leader and all the DOS leader. May Chukwu Kabiama bless every IPOB. May Chukwu Kabiama bless everyone that supported Biafra. Those who supported us in olden days and those who are supporting us this time around. Chukwu Kabiama bless all of them. My name is Ginika. I'm calling from Enugu province of Biafra land. Me personally, I don't have any other thing. What I have is Biafra. And I will guide Biafra jealously. What I have is Biafra. What I need is Biafra. What I am dreaming is Biafra. What I have all my life is Biafra. Biafra. I called Biafra when I don't even know the spelling of Biafra. Is it now that I have seen Biafra? That's why I'm shouting. Our supreme leader, our leader, my savior, my king, my lord, my prince, Mazen and Dekan, please secure a answer for us so that when Biafra come, I will run the same way I run to Camp of Faith on that very day, October 2005. I ran to the Camp of Faith. They called the place Camp of Faith. I ran, I rejoiced there. I was there rejoicing. I was shouting. I was making all the noise. I was saying, I am a Biafra. I don't even know what is Biafra. When I woke up, I started asking questions, what is Biafra? Because I don't know it. I want our leader to secure a holy place for us, that Alanso. So that when Biafra come, I will go the same way I rejoice. The same way I'm fighting for Biafra now, the same way I will rejoice. And go there and rejoice the same way. Because I know what Biafra is. Biafra is my life. Biafra is everything. I don't know. I don't know why Chukwu Kabiama wake me up. I don't know. And nobody told me any story. I am a Biafra. He told me I am a Biafra. He told me to call Biafra. I don't know the meaning of Biafra is come and join. Every morning he would tell me. If I forgot to go, he would remind me. I say, go, call Biafra. Say Biafra come, Biafra come, Biafra come, Biafra come. That's how I called Biafra until 2012 when I saw Biafra. That is, Biafra is me. I am Biafra. Nothing more, nothing less. We will get Biafra. Biafra is here. May Chukwu Kabiama bless every IPOB. May Chukwu Kabiama bless all of you that are calling on Radio Biafra. Morning, day, and night. People are here to console us. People are here to tell us what we don't know. I didn't go to university, but I have learned more than the people that have went to university. What more again am I looking for? I have Biafra. May Chukwu Kabiama bless you, my Lord. May Chukwu Kabiama strengthen you morning, day, and night. Till Biafra comes, we will rejoice together. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from?
My brother, good morning.
Good morning from here. Go ahead, please.
My name is Festus Okonkwo. I'm calling from Enugu. I thank Chukwu Kabiama for giving us Nnamdi Kanu. So I'm very, very grateful for this very new year because I know that Biafra must surely come. So I thank God and I thank all the outcome of Biafra, those that are serious for Biafra restoration. So I say, Chukwu Kabiama, bless all of you. In the Chukwu Kabiama's name, I pray. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there?
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Good morning from here. Go ahead, please.
Yes, my name is Mr. Chukwuemeka.
Go ahead, please.
Yes. I'm calling you from Enugu. Biafra land.
Are you going to be listening to your radio or I should cut you off?
Okay.
Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from?
Onyibe.
Monitoring Spirit, good morning from here. Go ahead, please.
Onyibe, dọtịrị gị nwa Chineke. Kedu usemefọ onye eziokwu nke Chukwu nke abịa mere gị? Anụ.
Yeah, good morning, Mazo Onyibe.
It's another day, the holy, 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 Name. It's another Savior. Biafra is all over the world. Also, a na-atụ ilu so onye ahụ gburu onye site ka ahụ gbuo ya. Dede Nnamdi Kanu atala ụkwa jara ya eje. Ọgide egburu ya onwe ya. Ọ wepụtazila onwe ya gaa na prison gaga n'ọkwara nọrọ ndụ ahụ kpee ike. Ọ gara ihe na-akpọ mmadụ ịga na-adị igwe gaga chiri igwe lọta ọhịa o mere. So oge ụlọ gara ihe dị ịkpawa eziokwu agbakela ọchịcha ike n'anyị. Anyị ma na enwere nnụnụ dị iche iche na-efe n'elu. Anyị ma na enwere anụmanụ niile dị iche iche na-esi n'ime ọhịa. Anyị makwa na enwere ndị dị n'ime mmiri. Ha niile nwere ike na-eri ibe ha. Ọkwa ọta ka ọ dị na mmadụ. Anyị awụda awụda. Ihe dị na Maazị Onyibe bụ ụtụtụ abalị ya pụta ya na-akọ denu aikepeta asị ha Maazị Alozie ha idere aha ịdata na ndị a niile ya na-agbasara anyị ozi ọma ka anyị mata ihe na-achịkwanụ n'oge nna ha. Eleghewụ ihe ka Dede Nnamdi Kanu also no the last option because in his last broadcast he told us that these people have decided to enslave us either by constitutional or by violence, which is terrorism. And the poor is there keeping quiet. Britain, somebody from Britain, their community that they will not allow us to do. Imagine that kind of nonsense. Are we Britain? Oh, you're like that. But then, my God, let I am what I still believe in my life is if we want that prophecy of our leader to come to pass, that the time shall come when in the daytime, broad daylight, I gave him an slaughter. That's what on the matter. On the blood, not the IPO before I will get to the sample. Another one, everybody has to say, if you know that the radio is not on, radio is not on in your community. If you have money, if you know that you alone can do it, don't look at any person. Just make sure you install it immediately. Because the world is about to end and it must end soon. The death is in the hands of our leader. Immediately our leader concluded with Chukwu Tikada, then we march. And once we march, Eba, ndị anyị ile wetara ebe na bọọgụ na ihe niile ha ji egwa naanị nke ahụ ka Chukwu Tikada abanyere anyị wụ ndị mmụọ ụmụ mmụọ niile na-echekwa anyị ihu agbara niile na-echekwa anyị ndị niile ahụ nọ nga aka ji ọfọ niile ndị niile nọ n'ihu mmụọ anyị mee ka anụ nsọ nọ aka ụlọ ụzọ otu ugbo ugbu a ka anyị ga-alụ ọka ndị ji amadụ ọha ọwa amadụ ọha ndị ji ihe ọbụla wụ ihe ọbụla unu ji kwado maka enweghị ihe ọzọ fọrọ na ya. These people have made up their mind. They are fellow. Super Tikada, we haven't their heart so that I met my name to the president. It is Super Tikada that they do. Super Tikada will want to see whether if we are resolute or not. Because it's not easy to live in the state of Tikada. And it is only his name shall be praised in the land of Biafra. That's only to go to the reggae. All hail Biafra.
Oh, hey, Biafra. Thank you very much. We must continue. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there?
Yes, Mazo Onyibe. Good morning.
Good morning from here. Go ahead, please. Thank you for holding on.
All the eminent Biafrans. Calling from Malaysia. Your topic this morning is very bad. Man always complain about his tools. Bad workman complain about his tools. A student that don't have a good handwriting used to complain about his pen or big or pencil or eraser that you want to sharp the what they call it, the pencil. It's a student that have bad handwriting, complain about the books, complain about the desk, complain about the stool where you sit down to write. That is a student that don't have a good handwriting. Whatever you let do to people, they will never satisfy them. Some people still come up when we put on a Jewish cap. When Mazen Mandekalo will talk this one, they only like to find fault from somebody.
They are the antagonist group. Some of them are supposedly inside the movement, but I will just want to make all of them understand. We know who they are. The point is that some of them are ignorantly doing what they are doing. Some are deliberately doing what they are doing. But whatever the case may be, they stand as a potential tools for the demons to use later on, and we will not spare them. Go ahead, please.
They will say why he didn't do this, why he didn't do this. They are jack of all trade, master of none. We have lawyers, they don't have chamber. I call them lawyer without chamber. Lawyers without chamber. Commentator without office. A trader without shop. That is who they are. Engineer without knowing what is 10, 11, 12, 13. A certificate holder without doing practice. That is who they are. Doctor without knowing what Fasic or Parador, that is analgesic, that is who they are. They sit one place and judge every person. They are the only people that are righteous. Other people are fool. Other people are following Nande Carlo blindly. My father used to tell me that if I'm going to stream to fetch water, I should go direct to that stream and fetch water and go. That if I start looking by the side, I will see what will make me, I will not like to fetch that water. We that are married today, they say they use one eye to marry wife, and which is true. You start checkmating everything around you, you will not move. And if person start to checkmate you, you will not move. I don't know what is the problem of people. They say we don't have king. Outside only one man will command. They will do whatever they are doing. That's why outside are united. That's why outside are progressing. Okay, now one man has come now to unite us, to giving us that chain in command and control. And now we want to behead him. We want to behead him. He said, bring your idea at the table. Then we deliberate about your idea. This man has said everything he can say. He said the idea, he will never throw away any suggestion, any opinion from any person. That if we don't use it today, they use it tomorrow. They will use it in years to come, or in time to come. There is no word that is a waste. This man has said this thing several times. Has said everything. Some people has never even come to IPOB meeting. They are asking about the security money. He disgraced them in USA about the security money. How many of them have paid? The whole USA knows it's not more than 3 people or 2 people. Every day, people will be moving around looking for force. Anybody that digging pit for us to enter, the person will enter there, and we will cover the person. That is it. That is what I want to say.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Caller on the line. Good morning from here.
Good morning, Judge Onyibe. I'm Produce. Emanahan, the veteran from Alphabet. I'm from Nkume in Njaba local government of Biafra nation. From Olobiko, Anama Potregena Ekelege, Maka, Nijenine, the way you portray the Biafran issue. More women on a village now. Due to Kambembos and I had been very lucky this morning into the line, and at the same time having lucky for this new year. They put up on the line and make a lady. I am Emanaha Produce from Nkume in Njaba local government. Our family is veteran, the chief of army staff of veterans in the Biafran land. So, and make a lady. The way on is shared by law to the work of Biafrans. Now you're going, you're on Mamume, Makandana replying, the saboteurs. The saboteurs who did that thing during the war, which I am one of them.
which I fought for it, which I was a captive during the war. But God said I must be free. And so I'm free, and I'm free today. And Biafra must be free. You, George Onyibe, in fact, I don't know him you will kelege now who's issue design mana Adam sure o mere nele mere n'ala. Biafra has come to stay. Biafra has come to stay. In fact, kelele Ohamadiko isi anyị onye nne na nna ya nwụrụ still yes people behind still push ahead to free his people because Chukwu Kadiama wepụtara ya ka ọ bịa n'ọnụ anyị hụrụ ka ọ bịa zọpụta anyị. As God brought Moses out to save the Israelites, so did God send Ohamadike ka ọ bịa zọpụta ụmụ Biafra. But anyị na onwe ya na-abịa zọpụta anyị na-agbatọkwa mgbe okpuru na-agba ya mgbe okpuru mana all I know Chukwu Kadiama Chineke nwere ike ibido ya akwụsị ya as far as o bidoro ọ ga-end ya. And very soon I get more on one. And make a legend people George Onyibe. How Aquala Mahamo do to move I need Lila China Christmas now. I'm on that the headquarters of the veterans, the whole of Biafra land. So I make alone. Now John so did you see Kadiko? Oh, don't relate.
Thank you very much.
What people are saying.
No. We just not part of that. Thank you very much, sir. We must continue. Our people must understand. If we say something, it's not about us. It's about the gullible people. They will say, sit down. You say, no, how can we sit down? They are standing. This is beginning of another beginning. This will happen. Only those who have ear will hear. There are things we say, people think we don't mean it. We mean it. If our leaders say jump inside the well, as far as this struggle is concerned, Biafra is concerned, jump inside. Because you will not die. That will be your only saving end. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there?
Yeah, good morning, Mas.
Good morning from here. Thank you for holding on. Go ahead, please.
Mas below, calling from Nampula province, from Mark and Jaban Nolu province. Mas Onyibe, I wish you very happy Christmas and the New Year.
The same
and
to you.
All happy worldwide. I would like everybody to we thank God for the life that's given us to enter this new month, new year. It can be successful for us. It can be a year for the Biafra to restore our leader and the Kala. And I say, I did a man no continue in Abal. Now has go Kabiama. Yeah. One of some things in the Itigo Allo for the one of our brother called yesterday for food from France. Our brother, I don't know, majority, but I don't know why our people living abroad is fear. They have fear to drop the number or I don't know the reason why. Somebody that's looking for IPB family, I don't see the reason he cannot call your number or so that your people can reach you, get back for you, or people that are living close, or people that know your coordinator can forward your message through that their coordinator that they're looking from. Everybody that's living for blood. I don't know why. The reason why is too difficult to get people to come on air and drop your number so that your people will know you well. And drop your number. There's no DSS here. There's no army here. There's no police here. I don't know the reason why. If you are looking for your IPB family in any ward, try and make sure that you bring your number on air so that they will call you. We are not fear. We IPOB. We don't have any fear. How much fear? I get everything. How much fear? I get now. I want to say that we must remove fear. For in our own mind, we must remove fear so that you can get what you need. I told you, I don't have to do that. For that, any person that is looking for IPOB living on our blood outside the zone, try and make sure that if you call your name, call the village we come from, call your the community that you come from, put your name on air so that people can reach you, so that you can okay for every day just bring the number on air, mobilize these people. It's something that everybody is supposed to learn. If you listen to Radio Biafra, if you every day you listen to the voice of OK Foreign, call the number without fear for favor, without no any doubt. Okay, the man says, I know Chumuna, I know that Chachia. As if Master John they receive a lot of call, a lot of messages for people that are living for home to join IPOB. The same thing, because the same thing with the onion and blood. Get what a number, any other true job for. Any problem for the number or air. But the photo she dry, the Pellecomu, the Goya, what I get organ of food, so that give me mobilize all your people. Where you come from? Okay, dry number, let us remove us not to what power. I thought to see what power. And what I was on there, Allah, the program will and what I know negotiate. For that, any person living abroad, try and call your number. Your people will look at this you with that their number. That's their contractor you are looking for. We look at it with that their number. We as well as we are abroad. There's no agency here. There's no army police, soldier army police here. Your number is no matter. Your number can help your people to mobilize where you come from. So, Judge Onyibe, okay, the man, so you all need that idea. But I got one number or so to Munegate. Thank you very much, man, Judge Onyibe.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Biafrans across the globe. The journey has already begun. This is the last call. Rise up and those within and do the right thing. The enemies have their plan, but we have us. Save yourself and the next generation. Are you there, caller on the line?
Hello?
Good morning from here. Go ahead, please.
Hello?
Caller on WhatsApp. Good morning from here.
Hello, good morning, sir. My name is Kelichku David Ani from Biafra land.
Go ahead, please.
I don't know why we Biafrans we don't love ourselves.
I hate that thing you said now.
Sorry.
You don't love
because,
me? Do you love me?
No, I love you so much.
So which one is we Biafran? You are just you are playing. You are speaking from your subconscious mind. You see, you blood.
Like you normally say. You said some people they need DNA tests.
Say if you understand that there are Hausa Fulani blood, why are you using it for us? This is what they use for us. They keep telling us, hey, we don't love ourselves. We don't love ourselves. We soon believe it. We say it without knowing it.
Because you will see a graduate.
Because Fulani rape our sister and they gave birth to Fulani, does it mean they are our people because they answer our name? No genuine Biafra misbehave. Any genuine Biafran, you heard our sister that called earlier. He said nobody told her anything about Biafra. But when the word came, she was delivered. Anybody who is a genuine Biafran don't struggle with the issue of Biafra. It's just simple.
I'm sorry if I use the wrong word.
You use the wrong word, honestly. Go ahead, please.
I'm sorry, sir. You will see a graduate. You will see a graduate from Igbo land. You understand? If you talk about Biafra, they will be very upset. And I normally ask them, what have you gained from Nigeria? Are you proud of Nigeria? Are you proud of being in Nigeria? You understand? Are you proud of being you are from a country that they don't even value your life? Look, if you even go to Ghana, even small Ghana, they will be killing Nigerians. And you that is Igbo, that have Biafra blood, you'll be supporting such thing. Most people will tell me, what about your leader? Your leader is no more in the country. Even when Jesus Christ was born, God asked the people, his parents, to take him away from his own country to another place because of the king. So we need to apply wisdom in something that we do. You understand? So I don't like the way some people talk. Even my landlord that don't support Biafra before, now yet Nigeria is talking about Biafra every blessed day because Biafra is our only hope. Biafra is a place that we will stay. Nobody will kill you. Nobody, at least people will account for people will account for your life. You understand? A free land. land that is filled with milk and honey. I'm a first-time caller.
Thank you very much, my brother. I understand your feeling. But honestly, some of them fall into two categories. That is what we are trying to separate the wheat from the chaff. Let's know those who are deliberately sinning against Biafra and those who are ignorantly sinning against Biafra. With time, the ignorant one will know the truth and they will liberate themselves, like your landlord you have talked about. But those who fail to repent, the Bible says, he that is often reproved without correction, his calamity will come without remedy. It is as simple as that. Thank you very much, my brother. We must continue. All must hail Biafra in the end. And so our people, you will not claim you don't know. Sometimes you know what you are doing, but you don't know what is doing you. It's as simple as that. Can you hear me? Caller on the line. Caller on the line, can you hear me? Of course, that is Zoo Epileptic Network, and we must continue. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there? Caller on WhatsApp.
Yeah. Good morning from here.
Good morning. Go ahead, please.
My name is Namogene. I am from Iham, but I live in Thailand. I just want to use this opportunity to say Happy New Year 2020. And I appreciate what you are doing here. I don't call it because I don't have good flowing lyrics. Not that I'm not a member, but I'm a member, and Biafra is my heart desire, but I don't have the, I don't have the call also. But I love Biafra, and I love what you are doing. I thank you for the job you are doing. I thank your wife especially because without her, you won't be here doing all this you are doing. And I thank you for inspiring you. The kind of message you bring to Biafra here every day, day and night. It's very fantastic. You are second to none, and God will protect and guide you. Both you are going out and coming in. No evil will see you. In the mighty name of Chukwukalema.
Yes,
I extend my to our great leader, the eye opener. It's short. This I don't know how talking Namdekana, because without Namdekana, I wouldn't know what I've known today. I just thank him. I just pray that God will protect him and and envelop him wherever he goes. The evil one will not see him. He is invisible. He is untouchable. He is unjudgeable. He is and so on and so forth. I just thank God for Namdekana. Soon as we will see Biafra, we will celebrate Biafra, we will sing Biafra, we will jubilate in Biafra. In the mighty name of Chukwukalema, I have prayed.
See, thank you very much. We must continue. Our people must remain focused. Our leader in his broadcast, he said, I am hard to my people. But that is to understand that the child, the father love, is the one he chastises. Can you hear me, caller on the line? Caller on the line, are you there? Caller on WhatsApp?
Yes, Onyibe.
Good morning from here. Go ahead, please.
Yes, I will follow your yesterday program. Back to your root. Please, dear friends, this back to your root. I love the program so much. My name remembers I'm at work now, but I say, let me talk to my people, my lovely people, Biafrans. Back to your root. It's not back to Oboni. It's not back to Ikanka. It's not back to Amok. It's not back to nonsense. Back to your root is back to your Ononobi. There is Ononobi in your family. The first son of your father is Ononobi. If your father is no more, the first son of your father is Ononobi. You must go to him and talk to him. He must know how to do it. Ononobi in your Munna, your kindred. That is the first person in your kindred. You go to him now. So this is the time. Back to your root. I love this program. Onyibe. This program, this back to your root must continue, because our people have perished too much of what they don't know. And what they know is there waiting for them to come and then bless it so that it will secure them and guide them. Onyibe, you see our people. I love our people is very, very, I don't know, they are very, very lucky. Our people are very, very lucky. I must say the truth.
Why did you laugh?
Our people are very, very lucky.
When you say we are lucky, why did you laugh?
Our people are very, very lucky. Because this is the last time, last period of this planet to come to finish, and our leader come up. In short, Chukwu Kabiama loves us so much. We must acknowledge our leader, and we must stand shoulder to shoulder with him. The Biafra security worldwide guide our leader. Guys, border to border before meet our leader must be. It will not be easy to see our leader. Our leader is number one in the whole world. Back to your root. It is not back to Oboni. Nonsense they come to our land. All those things is foreign. And I must say the truth. The land for Biafra belongs to the ordinary people. Let them go there. Akajofo. Ndembundegede. Ohawa. Ndekundunze. Umwakwadora. Umwada. Thank you
very much, Mazi Aganeku. We must continue. Biafrans across the globe, we must do the needful. Align ourselves properly. Can you hear me, caller on the line?
Hello.
Yes, good morning.
Yes, I can hear you. Good morning, my brother. How are you doing over there?
God is faithful. Go ahead.
Yeah, good. Happy New Year, my brother.
Listen to you.
Yes, my name is Mr. Christian Ufondo. I'm calling from Onitsha. First of all, I want to greet you for all I've been doing for Biafran people. And I want to greet also, Nand Kano and Uchemefo. You people are selected from God by God to help us. Because without your help, I don't think that we would have reached up to this height we are now. So I am very happy for all you have been doing, and with you, I hope that we are going to get Biafra. Now, as you see me now, I want to sing a song that just like this, that whenever you, oh my people, wherever you see me, you call me a Biafra man. Oh my people, wherever you see me, call me a Biafra man. I am proud of being a Biafra man. My mother Biafra, my father Biafra, I am a Biafra man. Oh my people, wherever you see me, you call me a Biafra man. Oh my people, wherever you see me, call me a Biafra man. I am proud of being a Biafra man. Then will you be proud of being a Biafra man? So my people, I am very happy for God to have given us the type of people you are. We are blessed, and we are going to get whatever we want to do on our own, because these people have tormented us, have done us all the things that a person cannot think of. And by the grace of God, we shall not deal with them. When you read their Quran, you see that we are meant to be killed when they will not like us to kill them. But God will give us the way to follow this thing that has come. Only the thing that I see that can separate us, that can make us to be free from these people, is to be separated from these people. There is no other remedy. Any person, suggesting another thing is making a mistake. Because since I was born, I know how many years I am now. I have not seen anything good from these people, and our people should know that whatever they like, let them do for these people. They will not like us. I know that because I've read some things that we are written on their Quran, and see that there is nothing you can do unless they kill you. They said that we are infidel. They said that we are defiled. And what are you going to do with a person who has seen you as a defiled something? Our people should know something. Now let them go and read the Quran and know what is there. There is nothing we can do that will make these people to love us. If they like, let them try. They are now continue raping an old woman. What are they looking for that place? Because of hatred, they hate us to the core. And this morning, I thank everybody that likes anything concerning Biafra and shows that they are going to be son of Biafra or daughter of Biafra. Thank you.
Thank you you very much. We must continue. Caller on WhatsApp. Are you there?
Yes, ma'am. So George Onyibe, I'm still here.
Go ahead,
Good morning.
Please. Good morning from there. Thank you for holding on.
And happy New Year. It's been a long time.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Happy New Year, all Biafrans all over the world. I just want to appreciate you, Mas George Onyibe, for your good work towards our struggle. It has not been easy, but with Ichukwuka, God has been there for you. I want to thank you for that, and also thank our leader, Mazina and the Kano, for so far. He said something that we are 7 steps ahead of Nigerians. Honestly speaking, we are more than 7 steps ahead of Nigerians. It's only Chukwuka can do that. And Mas George Onyibe, I just want to chip in something on a topic this morning, command and control. The truth is that some of our members, let me not just bring those that have not joined IPOB, the people that have taken oath among us, that they're still thinking that we are doing village meeting, honestly speaking. Because if they know what we are fighting for, we are only fighting for one thing, only one thing. They will understand that whatsoever they tell you to do, you have to do it. At times, the instruction might not suit you. It might not be good. But for the sake that we are fighting for one thing, that particular one thing, which is the restoration of Biafra, honestly speaking, you obey. You have to obey. Obey before complain. But most of us thought that we are doing a village meeting, which we are getting it wrong. The truth is that if not because of this command and control, believe me, we will not go this far we have gone. We will not. We are stubborn in nature. I must say this, we are stubborn in nature. Everybody wants to become leader. Everybody wants to become leader. And that is the problem. I am just giving everybody an advice, especially our members, those that have taken oath, that let our orientation for this particular year change. The progress we made last year by special grace of Chukwuka, that we shall see the greater one this year. Let our orientation change. Let's know that we are only looking for one thing. We are like soldiers. Soldiers don't complain. They obey before complain. That is the truth. I forgot to introduce my name. My name remains Prince Sunday Naman. And I am from Enugu State, in Kano West precisely, in Biafra land. But right now, I am calling you from United Arab Emirates. Let's try to obey before complain. It will help us. Bringing an issue here and there can never help us in this struggle. This is one thing we need to understand. But I believe that this particular year, 2020, which is our year of jubilation as a Biafrans, we must get there. And my prayer is that our God Almighty should open the inner mind of our people for them to know what we are fighting for. We are not joking. We are not doing village meeting. Very far from that. Thank you so much. And
Thank
God bless all Biafrans all over the world.
Thank you very much. And hopefully this is where we draw the curtain for this segment. Whatever you are doing as a Biafran, try and find out where you are positioning yourself. Try and read your actions and your inactions. You never know. It's the beginning of another year calendar, and our intention is that in less than no time, we are out of this zoo, or this zoo will bleed shame and disgrace on daily basis continually. We must be ready to defend her. We must be ready to protect her. We must live for her as well as die for her. I mean Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra. Goodbye from here, and do have a nice, a wonderful day ahead of you.
We are the Biafra in London, Biafra in Germany, Biafra everywhere. Biafra in Russia, Biafra in Malaysia, everybody likes it. They tried to kill us many years ago, killing the people of Biafra, destroying the people of Biafra. But somebody said to all the IPB, respect the leader of indigenous people. Nobody can stop Biafra, I say. Nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra because Biafra is strong. You can judge the leader of Biafra. You can kill the people of Biafra, but never change their decision. Every time I play this about Babylon, I wish maybe there. Every time I sing this about Babylon, I wish maybe there. They tried to kill us many years ago, killing the people of Biafra, destroying the people of Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra because Biafra is strong. Nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra because Biafra is strong. Biafra in bedroom, Biafra in bathroom, Biafra everywhere. Biafra in jail, Biafra in church, everybody likes it. They tried to kill us many years ago, killing the people of Biafra, destroying the people of Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra because Biafra is strong. I told you, nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra because Biafra is strong.